getting a divorce. What is a divorce? If you Google the definition, what you should get into a habit of Googling the definition of things, even if they appear to be obvious. So everyone appears to know what getting a divorce is, but what the definition of a divorce is the legal separation of a married couple. And the other definition that I'm reading is the separation or the disassociation with someone. So when you get a divorce, you're separating yourself from something. You're changing your life. Anytime you change your life, you experience loss. Experiencing loss is painful because there's no going back. So nobody wants to give up anything. Human nature is to hoard. But when you divorce a friend or a wife or a husband, you are forever changing your life. You're forever losing a family, a friend, whatever. And there's two main things involved in a marriage: emotions and finances. And if you want to see someone get totally irate, mess with their emotions or mess with their money. I was delivering DoorDash one day to an overweight lady at 9 o'clock at night. I came to her house without cheese on her hash browns. There was hell to pay, guys. Why was there hell to pay? Because this woman, and I know what she was thinking, because I used to be 350 pounds ordering fast food late at night. She had her mind fixated on hash browns with saturated fat oozing all over them. She wanted cheese on her hash browns. So her mind, her emotions was focused on this idea of IHOP, hash browns with melting cheese. And she had outlaid money to get that. And when I showed up at her door and the order wasn't right, her emotions went wild. She goes, I was expecting cheese on these hash browns. And then she started talking about the money. I paid money for them. When you get a divorce, you're messing with someone's emotions and their money. And if you want to see the devil, you deliver DoorDash to some lady at 9 o'clock at night without cheese or hash browns. Then you tell your spouse you want a divorce. Watch spite take place anytime you ask for a divorce. Because the emotions and the money will change a person's demeanor. Even a friend, even a family member, anytime you start to separate yourself from someone, we go into the second definition. It doesn't have to be a marriage. A divorce is anytime you disassociate with someone. When you get ready to change your job, even if you're doing a job transfer, you're getting ready to leave one department to the other. Initially, there's excitement for you. Then the reality starts to set in with your manager and the people who depend on you. And the emotion of the loss, they're getting ready to experience a loss. Divorce is accepting change. Change is accepting you're going to lose something in life. Something is forever going to change. And so your manager had depended on you. And you were there for him or her. So now their emotions are, I can't sleep at night because I don't have someone at the office to depend on. And then the next thing you know, now that their emotions are all worked up, now they start thinking about their money. Well, if my department doesn't run well now because this person isn't here, I may lose my job. I'm living paycheck to paycheck like 80% of society. Now you have messed with someone's emotions and their money, and now there's going to be spite. Now there's going to be discontent. There's going to be discord. There's going to be conflict because you have messed with the core human emotion. Survivalism is based on having enough money. I often say people associate with packs, religion, tribalism, even gang members, all these different things because it's a form of survival, to huddle your resources together to survive. So when you get married, you are merging your money, your resources, so you can survive. It's all, I've heard a couple people say that, oh, marriage is just two imperfect people accepting that. And that's what it is. There's two people that, like, they're not really 100% good being by themselves, so they're huddling each other's resources. They're huddling their emotions, saying, oh, I'm not emotionally content to be by myself. I want someone else's love. So they depend on your love. They depend on your love. And then now they depend on your money. Maybe you bought a house together. I'm sure you did. You had a kid together. Whatever you did, your resources were merged. And now they're getting ready to be lost. And so that creates a huge amount of conflict. So how do you get to the divorce settlement? Well, you better buckle up. Like I had to buckle up when I delivered that DoorDash to that overweight lady, and she didn't have cheese on her hash brown. But guys, it's emergency mode, guys. You gotta first, what you gotta do is you gotta realize, try not to feed into the emotion. Because emotion gets people going to do something. You can sit there like a math teacher. That's why Andrew Yang is not going to win the presidency office, because he's sitting there like a math teacher. Donald Trump is over there playing to your emotion, and he's got the economy going. But that's the difference. You can't just be a math teacher. You have to understand one of the core human drivers that actually get people off their ass is emotion. Like, just if I sit here and I give you like this magical mathematical formula, you don't really pay attention until I say some fat chick who didn't have her cheese on her hash browns. Now you're paying attention. Until I say Donald Trump, now you pay attention. Because that's human emotion. It gets people fired up. It gets them off their ass. Huh. Some people out there, they won't get off their ass. Sometimes I make videos about you're too old. You're too old to do something. And there's a lot of people on here that pander to the old people. Oh, you're never too old to do something. You wasted another day of your life today because you didn't downsize. You didn't make any actual travel plans. You sat there on your fat ass, okay, after a long weekend of eating unhealthy and accepting it because you were supposed to grill out. And you haven't made 1 inch of downsizing. You haven't made 1 inch of changing your state, okay? Because you're not fired up. Like, see, I just got real fired up. And I love overweight people. Look, I used to be severely overweight. My mom's overweight. If I had to choose between her and my nut freak dad, who's real health, I'd pick my mom. So it's not about like anti-overweight, but it's about like a lazy-ass mind. Look, you're getting older every day. You're not making any decisions because you got no focused emotion. Your emotion is all over the place. That's why I got anxiety. You take no accountability and you just lash out on people, okay? And that's why you try one time to live in your car, someone knocks on your door, and you put your tail between your leg, and you go right back to your house. People like you should be on disability because you don't have what it takes. What does it take? It takes focusing your emotion, not feeding into the emotion that is a bunch of tornado with nothing going on. How do you get to a settlement? You get to a settlement saying, look, this person is in an emotional tornado. What do you do when you're faced with an emotional tornado? You seek shelter until it passes. Shout out to every overweight elderly person who stayed in Ohio. You stayed in Ohio because you were scared of Florida for hurricanes. Now, it just happened. It just happened the past couple of days. The Midwest, which is a total disaster, guys. The only thing worse than living in the Midwest is living in Idaho. What happened was tornadoes came through, totally destroyed many houses. And you've been prolonging moving to Florida because you're scared of hurricanes. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here riding every wave, flirting with every Latino MILF, and your old ass, it's too late for you now. You're too old. People keep telling you you're not too old. You keep staying in Ohio. And you're too old because you don't have a mindset of you're not serious. You're not serious about divorcing your state. You're not serious about divorcing Ohio. You got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You haven't thrown out anything. You haven't done anything. And that's why I'll make a video when I say you're too old. It's not to hurt you, but it's to say, look, you better get your ass up. Average life expectancy is 80. You're getting older. Your energy levels are low. You're getting out of shape. You ain't doing anything with your life. You're hanging around other people who have divorced their dreams. They've separated from their dreams. I made a list of things I hate and things I love. What were the things I hate? I hate ShopRite and I hate New Jersey. What are the things I love? I love the beach and I love Latino MILFs. What did I do? I threw out everything and I went to Florida. I put a game plan together and I got going. I wanted to get my health in shape. I was 350 pounds, ordering cheese and hash browns at 9 o'clock at night, like an overweight chick. How did I divorce that unhealthy lifestyle? I put on some neon orange leggings for men, guys, all right, for men. And I walked my fat ass for hours and hours. Okay. I threw out all the unhealthy food in my house, guys. You right now, if you're even thinking about moving, you should go to your refrigerator, throw everything out. Sam, how am I going to eat? How am I going to survive? Huh. That'll put a fire under your ass. You should starve to death before you spend another day in a house in a state that doesn't inspire you. Because you only get a divorce with something when you are so pissed, when you're so resentful. And that's how a divorce happens. You've tried to make it work. You tried to say, oh, New Jersey's nice in the summer. It's a disaster. You tried to say, oh, I'm going to accept my wife for this. I'm going to accept my husband for this. But you came to a point where you said, I resent this person. I wish death on them. You wish death on them, but you're pro-life. And so finally you've come to the point saying, no, I got to divorce him. I got to separate myself. I got to realize there's going to be permanent loss. How do I settle that? You focus the emotion. The person who can control the emotion and harness it will put a fire under their ass. The person who can't harness it will burn in their own fire. And then you if you're in a real life divorce, you document. You document and you do like Donald Trump, okay? You lawyer up. You lawyer up and you keep your mouth shut, okay? Because basically, look, a divorce is like you being investigated by Mueller, by Comey. They're looking to trap you guys. So you keep your mouth shut, you lawyer up, you document everything, and you legalize everything, and you get the hell out of there, okay? You start liquidating your assets. You start simplifying your life. Anything in life, guys. You're divorcing your friends. You don't start to give your friends big speech about, oh, maybe we can do this, maybe we can do that. No. You keep your mouth shut, okay? You change your number, and you get going. You accept the fact you're never going to be friends with them again. Oh, that's too harsh, Sam. That's why your ass is living an uninspired life. And that's what it is. And that's why. You have to get serious about the separation. And you have to take the proper step to do it. Action speaks louder than words. And you have to emotional tornado, because the emotional tornado is meant to keep you in the storm. People are all emotional when you look to separate yourself from them, whether they're your spouse, your manager, or your friend, because they realize they're about to lose your affection. They're about to lose maybe your money. They're about to lose your output at work. So people in their life. There's a quote out there that says, don't allow people to pull you into the storm, pull them into your peace. Here I say, here's your number and don't even play that emotional game. Document, just like you're closing on a house, document everything, keep your receipts, communication to a minimum. Use your real estate agent as the communication. Your real estate agent is the same as your divorce lawyer. You use them because your divorce lawyer, just like your real estate agent, they have money in the game. Your divorce lawyer wants to stretch it out sometimes because they get paid from contention. Your real estate agent wants to make it quick. But ultimately, look, I had to kind of push certain things with my real estate agent. You're going to have to push the process along because no one cares about getting to the settlement more than you. And to get to the settlement, you got to take action, keep your mouth shut, and move forward. And you gotta get away from these people who keep telling you that you have time in life, or that, you have to get away from people, period, who aren't good for you. You tried to make it work. You tried to rationalize it, and you should try to make things work, especially when certain things are involved. But at the end of the day, if you're unsettled, you have to get to a settlement. There's a time in life, whether it's your spouse, a state, friendship, a job, that there's unreconcilable, whatever differences. There's so much difference between you and that person or that thing, you can't settle it. So you have to totally separate yourself from it to settle it. You don't feel good about yourself because you're eating unhealthy food. Now, you may have to get a little bit intense about that. Guys, I went 3-4 years just eating fruits and vegetables. I was almost borderline anorexic. And a lot of people gave me shit. And you know what I did? I gave shit right back. I said, sit your fat ass down. Don't tell me anything. Okay? Because when I was 350 pounds overweight, okay, I didn't take advice then, and I ain't going to take advice when I'm 150 pound damn near anorexic. I'm going to get my life together. And I'm not going to take an advice from some nurse who's eating Chipotle, smoking a cigarette on her break. And I'm not even going to take advice from my mother who had diabetes. I'm going to start reading food labels, watch Ultimate Warrior on YouTube, and get my shit together. When you're ready to change your life, divorce, whatever, you get going, guys. And you start realizing, you know what? If I'm going to make my life any better, it's going to be because of me, not because of my spouse, not because of my boss, because my boss wants to keep me at my job. Why? Because look, I may help him. My spouse wants to keep me in his house. Why? Because he may emotionally depend on me or financially. Your mother and you may be playing a game. Like, she don't want you to leave. But you got to leave. You got to separate, divorce. You got to divorce yourself from anything that's holding you back from living to your full potential. Because if you have a good manager or a good spouse or a good mother, they may be hurt. They may be taking a loss, but they will want you. They will want you to do what's ever best for you to push forward. And that's how you settle it in your mind. That's how you settle it in your mind that it is time to move forward. Without certain friends, without maybe even a spouse, without maybe even a former boss. Whatever it is, guys, you got to figure it out for you. You got to actually do some work in your life. I can't give you every exact thing that you need to do, but what I can say is you're getting too old, okay? And a lot of people that tell you you're never too old, they're going to die in their house in Ohio. They're never going to live an inspired life, guys, and a tornado's going to wipe them out. You know how many people told me that they feared hurricanes and live in New Jersey? Then Hurricane Sandy came to New Jersey and people died. Houses got destroyed. I work with a guy's house that got destroyed. He's still in New Jersey now. He rebuilt his house. He can't wait to get to Key West. I think he's getting too old. I love him. I hope he is going to come down here, but he's getting close, guys. He's getting close to getting too old. Some people don't even have the energy to upload a video every day. You're getting too old. Every day you get older. What type of life do you want to live? How serious are you? This all plays a part in what you need to separate yourself from. Because when you're uninspired, when you're unhappy, when you're unhealthy, you can have the best job, the best loving person. Nothing's going to matter. Because when you're not happy with yourself, you're not happy with life. And even when you're happy with self, you're not happy with life because life could be crap. I make videos about that. But I often say life is not perfect. Life is about being better. And I want to separate myself from every troll. I want to separate myself from everyone who sucks the energy out of me. And sometimes I have to settle it in my mind like, Sam, am I being too harsh? I said, well, I try to balance the message out, but I know what it takes to lose 200 pounds. I know what it takes to change states. I know what it takes to change jobs. I know what it takes to be the only sibling out of a household to not be strung out, not be on government assistance, and not be an enabler. I know what it takes, okay? And it takes a level of focused energy, emotion, and discipline of the mind to separate yourself from everything that holds you back from a better life. And every time you try to justify staying with someone, you're going to end up smoking cigarettes. You're going to end up drinking alcohol. You're going to end up barbecuing on the holidays. Fuck everyone who told you to indulge on the holidays and then they tell you about a detox the day after a holiday. All the people who encouraged you on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, and even Memorial Day weekend about how you should indulge because it's the holidays, those are the same people that hate the way they look. They hate the way they feel. And here it is, the summertime, and they got no shot of looking good for the summertime. And it's not even about looking good, guys. It's about healthy. Because I'm overweight, guys. I'm not where I was when I was 150 pounds. But I balanced my life out. I took my pedal off the metal. But I did 6 years of straight intensity to get to a point where I could eat a little bit extra. I can have some treats. But if you're 32, like Lauren just said, you're at one of those time windows in life. You're about middle age. You're not young. You're not old. If you're over 50, guys, you're old, okay? If you're 32, don't think you have forever. It's the people who tell you, oh, you're still young. Before you know it, you will seduce yourself into a house, into a car payment, into a relationship, into having kids because you're 32 and your biological clock is ticking. I date girls like you at 52, after a divorce, after you hate life, and you see a guy like me and I can spark something in you. But I'm not going to spark nothing in you. I'm going to flirt with you, have some fun, and I'm getting the hell out of there. Because you got too much attachments. You got a house, you got kids, and you don't want anything. At 52, you don't want a serious relationship. You want to date till you're 60, and then you want to separate yourself from all people because you know you're not going to look good anymore. And you don't want people to remember you like that. You want people to remember you like you were. Some people watch my channel, some women, just because I got a spark, I got an energy. And they look at their weed head boyfriend. Look, guys, you got to put the weed down too. It's not funny, it's not cute. You're a middle-aged man smoking weed. Now, that shit better be medical as hell. And don't tell me it's medical marijuana if you got a Dodge Charger with a handicap sticker and you're running into Starbucks to pick up a bagel with cream cheese, guys. You're a weed head. You're not on medical marijuana, guys. I don't care what the government tells you. And what I can tell you is if Ghostface Killer stopped smoking weed because he said it made him forget his rhymes, I think you should stop smoking weed. But what should you do? Whatever you want. But I divorced weed. Why did I divorce weed? It made me dumb, paranoid, and fat. And I divorced every friend who said you could have a little bit of weed on the weekend. I divorced every friend that said I got too intense, whether it was with my faith, the way I looked at life, because I had to go on my own journey, guys. And I just said, look, I start hanging around with friends, and some of them were good, but the season changes. And then you get older, and you try to reach back to some friends that you were once connected with, and you realize it's not the same anymore. It's not supposed to be the same. You're supposed to go, grow, and evolve. And that's why even marriage, I'm very hesitant to recommend marriage. I think pastors and even the government should put a higher standard before you marry people, because relationships have expiration dates, guys. And nothing lasts forever in this life. There's some exceptions, but you got to be careful. And look, I tried to break down as much as I can. I'm going to take a hydration break, wipe down myself, then we go to all live comments. Please, guys, hit that thumbs up button, share the video. Love and respect. All right? And shout out to Walmart, I got every color. I got tropical Florida colors of preacher rags for $9.99. And these are for like where you wipe down your car. They're soft and magical, guys. In New Jersey, they don't have tropical colors like this, guys. They got like a dookie brown. They got like a resentful red. And they got like a fire station yellow, okay? Over here, they got Easter colors. Why? Because I'm in Florida, guys. Come on. You're in Ohio? You're worried about tornadoes? Come on, guys. You didn't move to Florida because you're worried about a shark? Come on, man. If a shark is the reason you don't come down to the promised land, keep your ass in bondage, man. Keep your ass in bondage, because you got to get serious about life. The movie Jaws didn't take place in Florida. I think it took place in like Long Island. That's the truth. So you don't have to worry about a shark down here. You got to worry about a shark over there in like Long Beach Island or something. Oh, come on, guys. You got totally misled, man. Totally misled. All right, take a hydration break. Going to all live comments now. Whoa, what's up, man? I love the drive. Hand wave emoji. Thank you. Free to be me's back. Peace, Sam. Well, peace on to you. Free to be me. Break down that divorce settlement. How long did it take to get there? What's your thoughts? Entrepreneur mindset, Sam. How's it going? It's going good. 92 degrees Fahrenheit today. And my dashboard was melting. Okay. So I think in New Jersey it's like 77 degrees. Come on, guys. 77 degrees? With tornado warnings in Ohio? Idaho, they got like a big chick warning, okay? Because everyone in Idaho, okay, they said, you can indulge for the holidays. Let's have some more potatoes, okay? Fried potatoes. Okay? And that mindset I can't reconcile that difference, okay? I want to be in a place in life where I divorce myself from everything I can't reconcile with. I got to go forward. All right, let's stay positive. Backwoods, Northwest is in the house. Well, brother, shout out to the Northwest. It's still raining up there. Rain emoji to you. But I love you. You're about to be a nomad. Use your flexibility. Get in that car and start the button. Look, when you live in your car, van, or RV, and there's a tornado coming, you hit the start button and you get out of there. But you didn't downsize because all your elderly friends told you you're not too old. Look, you're too old. And it's too late now. All the tornadoes came. Now, if you come down to Florida and a hurricane comes, guess what you do? You start your car, you get the hell out of there. Okay. Flexibility is your greatest asset. If you buy a home base, keep it simple. Keep it small. Keep it dispensable. Live light, live below your means so you can own your life, so you can live a more inspired life. A divorce is you have all these hard assets. They're not liquid. They're not flexible. And they have to be dissolved. And you have to settle that. A house is a hard asset. Okay, it's not easy to liquidate. The bigger the house, the less flexibility. Guys, think about that, right? Dab, hey Dab, peace emoji. 8833. Huh. Shout out to 8833. We thought he was living in a van, but really he's living in a Mustang with a handicap sticker, and he's got a mansion. Let's see what he's got to say. And he smokes weed. What's up, Sam? Beautiful day in California, son. I'm not mad at you. Hope you are well, and everyone else in the chat is doing well. Well, 8833 is a person. I love you. I love you, even though you lied to me. And now I can't believe anything you said. I don't even know if you're a girl, guy. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you live in a house, a Mustang, or a van. But I don't care. I don't care. I take everything on YouTube with a grain of salt, including thumbs down, guys. I go forward. Hang on, guys, because I upload a video every day. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Why? Because I've divorced myself from the insecurity of a troll. I've always have. I went on some troll's channel, and they're so scared to get it down that they take that metric out. They're scared of their own reflection in the mirror. They're not scared to be a troll, but they're scared to have a channel and upload and to see if people like it. People hate your channel. It sucks, okay? It sucks. And you're really just jealous because your channel sucks. You suck. And it's the truth. And that's why I don't try to reconcile that difference. There's a mindset there that's totally unreconcilable. The way you look at life, the way you look at people, it's just different than mine, man. But, that's all right. I keep going forward. John, hey, Sam. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, John. You stay positive, brother. Love to you, man. Peace to you. Entrepreneur. Don't forget that big Lay's cheese. You better never not forget her big cheese, her cheese. And I understand. You know how I felt when I would come home with a bucket of fried chicken, a spicy chicken Wendy's sandwich, and McDonald's fries? That's right. I would stop at 3 different spots because I wanted fried chicken from Chicken Holiday, I wanted a spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's, and I wanted McDonald's fries. And I would have to race faster than DoorDash because I wanted to get there before the food disintegrated. Because when you eat fast food, there's a time clock on it. Just like when Al Bundy had bought Weenie Tots. Weenie Tots disintegrated if you left them in the air for long enough. Fast food disintegrates, guys. And so I had to get home before the food disintegrated. And if I would get home and there wasn't enough sauces, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, I would be pissed. Because my emotions were all set and I spent a lot of money on the food, guys. Sometimes people say to me, oh, Sam, I can't afford to eat healthy. That's bullshit. I used to be morbidly obese. I never spent more money on food when I was morbidly obese than I was when I was skinny. I mean, now I'm moderately overweight, technically by the book. When I was down the anorexia thing, I've been in basically nothing. All I was eating fruits and vegetables. So don't use that excuse either. Like you don't have the money. Shit, come on, man. If you're in poverty, you should be skinny. You shouldn't be fat. You shouldn't be eating extra food. So don't give me that excuse either. Love and respect. Icethesis. Hey, Sam. Just got back from orientation from my job. There you go, brother. Showing up. How do you get ahead in life? Show up. Every troll that doesn't show up to their job, but they show up every day to thumbs down, they're a disgrace. They should be on employment, and they should have a supersized handicap sticker tattooed on their forehead. Okay? Because when you show me that you have the energy and the discipline and the consciousness to go into a channel every day to thumbs down, but you don't have the discipline and the mindset to show up every day and say, do you want fries with that? You're a scumbag. Okay? And that's why I don't even try to make an excuse for it. Because, like, you're not brain dead. You're making a conscious decision to be a troll. You have bad character, man. You can't make a conscious decision to show up every day to Walmart? Screw you, man. Screw you and your handicap sticker. There's some elderly lady out there who her friends are telling her she ain't too old to downsize. That was a lie. And she can't even park in a handicap spot because your middle-aged ass that's got bad character can't park 5 feet away and walk. You're a disgrace. That's what I think. Okay? Let's stay positive. Hey, Jesus. I read it. Oh, no. Hey, Sam. Just got back from orientation. Good job. You're cracking me up tonight, well, brother. Laughter's good for the soul. I love you. You're a positive person. Never change, brother. Let this world change you. Let's take a hydration break. Hey, Jesus. I once was with a girl, and she went her birthday month, and I got out of there quick. Well, brother, the quicker you can get a divorce, the better. Because every prolonged divorce, which I went through as a child, my parents got divorced, and they waited a little bit too long. It got worse and worse. So the longer you wait to get to the settlement, the worse it's going to get. That's my opinion. So what should you do? Move out. Separate yourself. Lawyer up. Keep your mouth shut. Work together. Move the process along and get to closing. It's just like selling a house. You want to get to closing. You got to get the inspection. You got to go through certain processes to get to closing. Get the inspection. Be proactive. Don't wait for your lawyer. Get all the paperwork together. Get the inspections. Do all that stuff. And get on the road. Research it. Google it, guys. Google, you can Google porn. You can Google stepdaughter porn. And you're pro-life, I know. You got the discipline to come in channel, give a thumbs down, but you can't Google divorce. Google divorce. Google the steps you need to take. Just like you were researching to buy a house. You have to research it. Because you can't just depend on a lawyer. You can't just depend on a guy living in his car with no underwear. You have to depend on yourself, guys. Come on. Let's go. All right, good job. I'm tough. I need some kind of settlement. Well, I'm tough. When you're totally lost in life, go for a walk. If you're a lazy ass person that asks me, what do I do all day? You go for a walk. And if anyone ever asks me what I do again all day, to me, it shows that they don't go for enough walks. Okay? And then we're going to give them another handicap sticker. Why? Because they got enough time to ask someone else what they do all day. Okay? I saw a guy today working at Publix. Half his face was deformed. There was a lady like that I used to know in New Jersey. She worked at Kmart when Kmart was still around. Shout out to Avenel, New Jersey. Half her face was deformed. And I couldn't believe it. Like, I see them, and I say, man, they have a right to have a handicap sticker. They have a right to sit home and get disability. I know there's different type of different disabilities, but let me tell you something. You know how much credit and respect I give to someone that has a serious deformity and shows up? Huh. And you sitting over there, eating cheese and hash browns, thumbs down in videos, watching porn, doing nothing, smoking weed. Come on, man. All right, let's stay positive. I'm tough. Yeah, big girls don't like when you mess up their order. You messing with their emotions and their money. I experienced it firsthand with a door scam. Well, brother, get the hell out of there. XB Jeffy. Now, Sketchy Jeffy sounded better, but also sounded like a troll. Sketchy Jeffy's a good person. Wow, he looks good. And I watch his videos. I like his effort. I like that he's clearing his mind. There are gaps in the resume. The gaps in the resume was, I said, damn, I looked over this thing, got like 18 subscribers. I said, damn. And I looked at a couple of his videos and said, this guy's smart, man. Why the hell, what's going on with him? Because I looked, he wasn't like just like some regular guy. I said, this guy's got something to him. But then I looked, the first thing you do when you go on a job interview is they look to see if you have gaps in your resume. And that's why I looked at Sketchy Jeffy page. I said, how long this guy has his channel? How long he been uploading videos? And like, he was like, video. I was like, damn, this guy's uploading videos every day. And then I look back only for the past month or 3 months. And then he had a year gap in his resume. I said, oh, what happened there? Something happened there. And that's what happens when your manager looks at your resume and you haven't been working in a year. I always tell you guys, stay in the workforce till it's time to totally exit. Because that's the first thing a manager wants to know is what's this gap in your resume? Now, I think he was depressed, smoking weed, doing some crazy shit. That's why they call him Sketchy Jeffy. And that's why I thought maybe he was a troll. But he just went through a rocky time in life. But that's why, like, sometimes people say, I can't listen to you, you're too negative, you're too this. Yeah, but guys, I don't have gaps in my resume. For 2 years, I pretty much upload a video every day. So I'm real life. There's some people, suburban dads, magical nomad people, they only upload a video when they're happy because that's what the crowd wants. I upload a video every day. When I'm mad, sad, happy, sad, because that's life. That's divorce. Divorce isn't marriage always happy. Now, am I saying you should upload a video every day? No, but I'm trying to give you some insights on life. You look at a person's track record and you look at the gaps in their resume. And then you say, what's the value of sharing your life if you only share the good part? Now, there's some hurtful parts of life that even I sometimes I'm not ready to share. And when you're really hurting, you need to take time for yourself. Now, XB Jeffy, he's still young. And I'm 26, again, XB Jeffy. I think very highly of you. You got everything it takes, man. I watch your videos. I like you. And I like what you're about. So this isn't to discourage you, it's to encourage you, brother. You know I'm a fan. But I want to share with you. And when I was 26, you know, I was the same way. I mean, not the same way. We're all different, but you're still young. Now, he's 26. He's young. He's not middle age. He's not like, you know, baby young. He's not old. Once he gets 30, he's going to be around middle age, all right? But he's trying to figure out life, trying to rebuild his life, trying to get the hell out of Idaho, guys, okay? His parents, friends all keep telling him, oh, you're young, you got your whole life ahead of you. They're old. And they wasted most of their life because they didn't live with urgency. XP Jeffy, you got no kids? You got no mortgage? You got the world by their balls, man. People middle-aged, people older wish they were you, man. And I like one of XB Jeffy's videos where he say, you know what? He liquidated everything, so he become flexible. He's divorcing Idaho. So he's taking it in steps. The first step is stop smoking weed. Why? Because you got to have a mindset. You got to have energy. You smoking weed, you ain't thinking about like, what steps do I need to do to move? You think about shit, where can I get some munchies? So the first thing XB Jeffy did was, let me ease up on the weed. Let me get my mind right. Then he said, let me get the hell out of my parents' house. Let me liquidate. Let me make my life more flexible. And now he's putting together a plan responsibly to move to California. And I guarantee there's going to be people that deter you along the way. And he said, he made a video and said, look, I'll do anything. Once I get to California, he's working now. And when he gets there, he said, I'll work here, I'll work there, it don't matter. Okay? He got a mindset. He's got that mindset because he's got a clear mind. He's got clarity. And that's why I'm not pro-weed. I'm pro it being legal. I used to smoke it when I was younger. But for me, it doesn't bring clarity. It brings cloudiness. Literally. Cloudiness. Shotgun the whole hot box. Cloudy, man. And the older you get in life, the more you need a short mindset. Now, I understand the pain of life. Some people have to take the edge off. That's why they have beer. That's why I have cigarettes. That's why I have weed. I did all those things, guys. But what I found is that's how you sedate yourself into a shitty life. Now, sometimes you got no option because you're saying, look, my life's so shitty, I'm just going to sedate myself till I die. And I know people like that. But for me, I can't figure out everyone's life. I can only figure out my own life. And for me, what I said was, I got to clear my mind, man. I got to get on my game so I can live a better life. Okay. And that's what I did. XB, hey, brother. Just happened to catch you while on the toilet. There you go, brother, at work. I'm not mad at that. You got the energy as usual, brother. Love and respect you, man. Thank you. Entrepreneurial mindset. Mindset is key. That's see. Marriage is a complete disaster. Never again. Well, I agree. Look, if you get married once, I don't think you should get married again. I think you should have the option to do it. I think you should do whatever you want. You took a vow before God till death do us part, sickness and health, better or worse. So why would you take that vow again? Now, should you do it? Do whatever you want. But when you go into a marriage, you are jeopardizing half of your emotions and half of your finances. And when you come to a settlement, that's what you're going to be negotiating, your emotion and your finances. And sometimes you're going to be willing to give up more finances to get emotional peace. You're saying, you know what? No money is worth this amount of peace. And many people settle and they give up more money to obtain more emotional peace. So think about that, guys. Isis. It's interesting looking at your most viewed videos. They're all RV reviews. So I might just keep uploading RV videos. If you have nothing else to do, go to a car dealership or RV dealership and just do RV tutorials. Nobody wants to hear about this stuff. My most viewed videos are RV reviews. So I may go on another spree, just 2 weeks just uploading that. Why? Because look, you got to pander to the crowd a little bit to get your views up. And, you know, that's part of the YouTube business. As long as you're not manipulating anybody, upload. Looking at your most viewed videos, and most of them are short. Yeah, look, most of my daily videos are 10 minutes or less. Most of my RV reviews are 5 minutes or less. Okay, my live feeds are an hour or more. People have an attention span of about 3 minutes. Then they stop watching the video. But look, my creativity is not going to be controlled strictly by financial metrics. Why? Because I work a full-time job. I have since 17. Why? Because I want independence. I don't want to be married to some ungrateful, nasty-minded person on the other side of YouTube that I got to suck their dick for a super chat, or I got to suck their dick to be a viewer. Not going to happen here, guys. Why? Because looks like XCJackby. I'll do what I need to do to work for a living. YouTube monetization is icing on the cake for me. Okay? That's what it is. I hope it can continue to grow. I put energy into it. I put effort. But if it doesn't, guess what? I'll keep working. Okay? And I never want to get to the point where I have to depend on an ungrateful person for their validation. And so, you know, that's something to think about too. All right, good job. And they go, people want to hear about cops knocking at the door. You don't want to hear drama. Yeah, they want to hear drama. That's okay though. I'll keep doing me. That's what my channel is based on. John Solis. Your channel gives me the desire. Good job, brother. And day-to-day focus, do my best. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks, brother. John, I love you. I appreciate everyone who appreciates me. I appreciate people who understand me, who accept me. And those who don't, I divorce them. Not because I think I'm better than them or anything, but we're not on the same page. So, John, I appreciate you just the same. Lauren, I liked your food video today. Well, thank you, Lauren. Keep pushing forward. Lauren, how many miles do you walk per day? 5 to 10. Mainly, probably right now, 5 to 7. But when I was in weight loss mode, it was like 25 miles. I would walk up and down Manhattan all day. Or when I was in New Jersey, I just walk around my condo complex. But nutrition is 80% of it, but I just walk because I didn't want to stay in my house. Because when I was bored, I would eat. So I would just walk. Okay? Look at me sweating now. Some people haven't sweated in years. And they listen to their friends who say, oh, you don't have to be too serious about your health. You can cheat on the holidays. Come on, guys. Journey with Jordan. Sugar-free, gluten-free icing. Thank you, brother, for the super chat. He goes, here is some icing, well, brother. You've been a positive, consistent support, man. And I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Tennessee. And shout out to your positivity and shout out for you accepting me, man, and encouraging me. I appreciate that, brother. Love to you. Love to you. Thank you. Sugar-free, to some extent, is key. No more than 38 grams of added sugar per day for a male. No more than 25 grams of added sugar per day for a female. Do you even look at the food labels, guys? If you're not, and not the calories, there's 3 things you should look at every food label. Calories is basic. Next is the sugar gram count. No more than 38 grams per day for a man. No more than 25 added grams per day for a female. And the other thing is sodium. No more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. Sodium is basically salt, which helps you retain water and bloat your fat ass up. So 3 things you should look at the food label at all times: calories, sugar, and sodium. And you should know the daily recommended amount. And you should get serious about that. And there's going to be times where you have to be intense. Now, like right now, I'm not intense. I'm still intense, but my habits now, after losing 200 pounds, I mean, I allow myself to eat more. I'm a little bit overweight now, but I'm at a sustainable weight. But people know me. When I was extreme, when I was damn near anorexic, I wasn't taking no shit from anybody, including my mother, and I love my mother, all right? But that's the mindset. I love to drive. Divorce negative people. Well, I love to drive 100 emoji and thank you emoji to you. And if you don't get nothing else from my message tonight or nothing else from my videos, period, I am totally fine with the only thing someone getting from my channel is divorce negative people. Thank you, I love to drive. Thank you, Journey with Jordan. If you don't get anything else from my videos, you get this. And you replay it in your mind to the day you leave this earth. Divorce negative people. And never question yourself, never look back, never rekindle, never reminisce, never think about the good old days. You only think about going forward. And you remember that most people in life are miserable. And even when you're happy and inspired, every day you have to fight misery. And you still have days when you're sad. I don't have a hiatus. I don't have gaps in my resume. I have things showing you guys I still struggle. But you also see a consistency. You don't see me disappear and then reappear happy again. I know a guy, suburban dad, like all his videos about you should be happy all the time. I'm all about positivity. Then he goes on 2 weeks hiatus. I guarantee you right now he's suicidal. I'd rather someone be honest with me than only upload happy videos once in a while. And I try to be as honest as I can with you guys about what I've done in my life to try to better my life. I'm not perfect. And my mindset. And let me tell you something. Divorcing negative people is one of the biggest drivers of my mindset. When it's a paid business, you do what you need to do at work, guys. You know how many nasty people I've worked with? Now, luckily, I'm in a season of my life where I work with overall good people. I'm very thankful. But I had jobs where I worked with some of the most nasty people you ever... You work construction in New Jersey, New York. And you let me know what type of people you deal with. I've worked with some of the most nasty people you ever want to meet in your life. And you know what I did? I said, I'm not going to let anyone mess with my money. You know, I'm not going to let anyone mess up my money. So when it comes to work, you do what you need to do. But on your creative space and on your personal space, you do you. And that's why you work. And that's why you build up a nest egg. That's why you live simple. Stay empowered. And that you don't have to play the game. Because negative people, they don't want you to divorce them. Because then, you know, they're going to lose you. And so they'll suck you in with their drama. They'll suck you in with their negativity. They don't want to do the work of their life. It takes two to tango. There's a point of your journey where you have to walk alone. And some people, some minded people, they're not willing to walk alone. They want to blame. They want to blame, oh, I couldn't live in my car, it's your fault. Oh, I couldn't change states, it's your fault. They don't want to look in the mirror and say, what do I need to do? And if I fail, it's my fault. Looking in the mirror and taking accountability for your life is your job. And until you do that, not only will you not divorce negative people, you're an undercover negative person. You're an undercover negative person to yourself. Because when you take accountability for your life, you love yourself, you own your life. And you divorce the shitty you. The shitty you has every excuse on why not to get up in the morning. On why not to do this, on why not to do that. And you gotta be conscious, not take shit from yourself. Thank you. Again, I love to drive and journey with Jordan. Thank you. Back to the live comments, guys. Entrepreneur mindset. I'm the only sibling out of 4 to move out. There you go, brother. To see the world, to get a driver's license. Amen. Complete disaster back home. I understand there's judgment on them, guys. I love my sisters. I love my family. I accept the good things they did to my life. If I didn't get help, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So it's not about saying that we're better than them or vice versa. It's just about saying, look, I'm an adult. And I have to figure out what's best for me. It's no one else's fault. I'm not blaming my siblings. I'm not blaming anything. I've had a lot of other privilege that a lot of other people haven't had in life. I'm a very fair evaluator. But it's like, I'm not even playing that whole game. I said, what do I need to do for me? And that's what you got to do in life. And that's what Entrepreneurial Mindset did. And he goes, parents stuck with 3 grown children. I understand that, brother. Love and respect. Thank you for sharing. Lauren, things hurt already. No, Lauren, I understand too. Guys, I'm going to be 39 in a week. I can't walk like I used to walk like in Manhattan in New Jersey where I'd walk for hours. I walk 25 miles. I would walk from the Brooklyn Bridge to upper Harlem. Guys, I walk a couple miles now and I have to take a break. I go in the ocean, there's a strong wave, my knees buckle up a little bit. And someone over there 65 telling their other friends you're never too old. Now look, you're not too old, but I at least want you to get fired up enough to say, I got to start today. And I got to continue tomorrow, and I got to continue tomorrow. Look, if you're 85, you're not too old. But if you have a mindset of you keep putting things off and each day you're not doing anything, you're dying. So when I say you're too old, I'm not saying like you should not do anything. But what I'm saying is every day you're dying. So how much did you do today? How much did you do today to get you where you need to be? And if you didn't, screw you, because you're playing a game. You don't want people to call you too old, but you also don't want to do anything. So screw you. You're going to die right where you're at. You're going to die in a house that doesn't inspire you. And as soon as you die, your kids are going to liquidate your asset for less than you would sell your house because they want to liquidate your assets. They want to get on with their life. That's the truth. And they're going to fight over all the other catty shit that you got. I've seen it happen, guys. I've seen funerals where people fight about who's going to be in a limo, about who's going to speak, it's a disaster. And so what I could tell you guys, you got to divorce that negative people. I agree with that. Good job. Good job, guys. All right, let's continue to read. Lauren, you broke it down, Sam. Thank you, Lauren. Lauren, have you been to Key West? No, Key West is basically an overrated little island with just like lemon pie. There ain't nothing popping in Key West, guys. It's a small little fish island. All right, what I can tell you is Boca Raton's 100% better than Key West. Palm Beach, 100% better. All that. Key West, overrated. Not impressed, not going there, don't have a desire to. History buffs. New Jersey, actually. Yeah, New Jersey's a disaster. Shout out to everyone in New Jersey. Lauren? Yeah, Jaws is Jersey. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. Basically, it's a disaster. Little fiery one. Amen. Say thank you. Loud fiery one. You are keeping it as real as shit. Yeah, thank you. Little fiery one, give me a bunch of Idaho potatoes. Thank you, little fiery one. Little fiery one, you and SB Jeffy should get together. You're both from Idaho. SB Jeffy's a young, good-looking guy. You may be a good-looking girl. I can't tell. I want to say you're good-looking because you got a good personality. Now, you guys should get together. Now, don't have kids. Why? Because you don't want to get a divorce. Get a vasectomy, and then you better hurry up and catch XB Jeffy before he goes to California and meets up with Katy Perry. So, little fiery one, let me tell you something. You put on some lipstick, you get your glasses on there, your little secretary glasses, you dress up like a secretary, you go meet up with Sketchy Jeffy. He's like the Rob Deerdeck of this generation. And you guys have some passionate love in his XBJ. And then, move on with your life. Why? Because every relationship has an expiration date. Good job. All right, Jesus. At least it hit 90 degrees today. Well, I'm not mad at you, brother. Love to you. Love, respect. And puff. Joel was filmed in, Massachusetts. It's a complete disaster. Thank you, MTOF. MTOF, Google it. I believe you. It's a disaster up there in Massachusetts, guys. Cameron, hey, Sam. Cameron, hydration break. Thank you, brother. I'm letting my ass off. Thank you, brother. Backwoods, hey, brother. Thanks for the inspiration. Thank you. I appreciate that advice and kind word. Thank you. The rain is slowly going away. Oh, Jesus. Mostly sunny here for the rest of the summer. Well, I'm happy for you. Except some random days. Good video, Sam. I love you, brother. You're a positive person. Okay, guys, you do you. If living in Alaska inspires you, if living in Idaho or Northwest, you got to do you, guys. You got to always remember, it's a mindset I'm talking about, okay? Now, I am specifically talking about South Florida is magical. Like, I'm not talking about, like, move to Gainesville, Florida. What can you expect in Gainesville, Florida? Not what you can expect in Boca Raton, guys, okay? But for me, I gotta be South Florida. Now, you may have to be in Gainesville. Buck with that. But what I can tell you guys is, you find your magical spot. Entrepreneurial Mindset, woo, This stream fire. Thank you, all true. Thank you. Jose, thank you, brother, for the thumbs up. And perfect emoji. Love to you, man. Lauren, I saw a severely deformed little person. Love to them, man. Driving lift. God bless him, man. I don't even know if I could do that, if I'm honest with you guys. He needed a stool to pump his gas, man. Love to him, man. I realize I can't complain because that guy was out there hustling, making it happen, man. Compassion emoji. All seriousness, guy. I see stuff like that. It's amazing. I agree. Desert goes, what's up, man? You, sir, have mastered life. I haven't, but thank you for the compliment. At any minute, I could be broken. I am not prideful, and as passionate as I am, I believe that love is the greatest gift and having compassion is the greatest gift. But I have to be intense like this, especially like, look, I get an hour live feed, kind of like get going, and they give you like straight juice. I walk around all day like this. I don't go to work like this. You know, I have a certain mindset, but, you know, you have to temper it at certain times. But I think those who understand me get that the intensity is not arrogance and it's not harshness. It's a level of this is what it takes to go forward. It's all about love and compassion, guys. But look, if you don't have intensity to push forward, you don't have love and compassion on yourself. You're playing games with yourself. And you're not divorcing your shitty self. And that's kind of like my mindset. Good job. Wally, hello, Sam, hello to you. You are Godzilla. Am I a Godzilla fan? No, I'm a MILF fan. The new movie comes out Friday. Well, I'm not mad at you. Can't wait. I'm not mad at you. A new porn is going to come up tonight at the campsite, brother, but I love you. Journey with Jordan, thank you again for the super chats. I love to drive both you guys. Journey with Jordan. Little Fiery one I missed. Oh my God, Little Fiery, I didn't even call it out. I thought Journey with Jordan double did that. Little Fiery one, forgive me. I'm disrespecting Idaho, and I disrespect your super chat. I apologize. But I did hook you up with XB Jeffy. So what I can tell you is subscribe to his channel, leave a comment, and let him know what town you're in, but don't tell him your address. Just tell him you're willing to meet him at a neutral spot, and you want to see a couple private pictures of him first. Now, if he ends up to be a complete psychopath or vice versa, I'm not going to be responsible. So do your research, do a background check. I love you both. Thank you, Little Fire One. Little Fire One, Laughing Journey. Same idea. You guys both hit the same time. That's why I was the same person. Thank you. Journey with Jordan. Little Fiery One. Great minds think alike. May both of you be blessed. Also different too. That saying isn't always applicable. Good job covering it with a disclaimer. I love to drive. Said divorce negative people. And I said 100% agree. Emoji. Great comment. And thank you for the super chat. Little Fiery One. You're a good company. Journey. Amen. Lauren, on fire tonight, Sam. Thank you. Thanks for the message. Well, thank you for the love and support. I appreciate that. Pat, how you doing, brother? Doing good. How are you? Backwoods. I try to watch every video all the way through. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't blame you if you're good, but thank you. I'm not a normal person. Here you go. That loses interest easy. Well, I appreciate that. I have good attention span. You do. And can hold a good conversation. I like your positive self-talk. Good job. Thumbs up 100, Mojagri. I hope you keep uploading, brother. Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the positive comment. Snow Dog, that's up, brother. You got the all caps off. Hey, buddy, time for a milk break. Good job, brother. Now, you know what? I'm fired up. I did masturbate, so I'll probably masturbate one more time today. So the intensity is not from backed up testosterone, but it's from intensity, guys. And even now, like I've dialed down my life, like I'm a little bit more laxed on my eating. I still eat healthy, but I have a little bit more calories. I'm a little more because I achieved the goal. So I made it to Florida. I lost 200 pounds. I got the remote job. I'm still intense. I'm not complacent. But when you reach a goal, you can dial it down a little bit. But when you're in the beginning, you have to gradually build your way up. So the first step is with your health, just stop ordering out. Stop ordering IHOP at 9 o'clock at night on DoorDash. Stop ordering out. And then, start to really cut out the chips and cut out the white bread, the white rice, go to brown rice. And then maybe eliminate meat, eliminate dairy, and then maybe eliminate a cheat day. If not, good luck with your health. Because what I can tell you is every person who told me I got too extreme, I'm not trying to say I look better than everyone, but for me, I'm healthy. And that matters to me. I don't care if it doesn't matter to anyone else. Journey with Jordan. Undercover negative person. Yep, that's deep. Amen, brother. I feel like my biggest heckler lately hurt my back and checked into a hotel last night. Nothing wrong with that. Flexibility is your greatest asset. Starting to recover, though, thankfully. Look, if you If you rent a hotel room for 2 weeks every other month, it'd still be cheaper than being renting an apartment, than owning a house. Flexibility is your number one asset. Use it. Don't be scared to spend money on a campground. Like, say I spent money on a campground. I didn't have to, free boondocking, but I wanted to keep my life balanced. Every week or every other week or whatever, like, I try to spend a few days at a campground to give me some stability. And when you get sick, that's the time to use your flexibility. Get a hotel room, get accommodations, and, use your assets and let them be an asset to you, not a liability. Good job. Quick healing to you. Isis, you should see Ultimate Warrior Smash Man. I have seen it. I watched it several times. Good job. I also like the match with Ultimate Warrior versus Racing Rick Rude. Dennis, I've been down that road, and it's exactly as I described. Thank you for sharing. Here we go. Divorce the negative and grab onto the positive. Good job. I've managed to walk away with enough to make it work together wherever I end up or am. Dennis, great comment. Love to you, brother. Keep pushing forward. You helped some lights tonight. Anyway, Jordan. Marco Island also better than Key West. I agree. I did a video for Marco Island. Marco Island in Naples better than Key West, in my opinion. I totally agree. Little fiery one. I divorced that idea, Sam. A little fiery one. You got what it takes. You got the right mindset. And that's the number one step. You got the right mindset. Little fiery one. Good job, Danny. I just caught your protector energy. Thank you. Highly recommended fire. Well, Danny, I appreciate the positivity, brother. Positivity back to you. Little fiery one's laughing. Little fiery one. No offense, XB. Ocean waves. Great topic tonight. Thank you, brother. Most people are sheep, and sheep want to be led. I agree. And there's good leaders and bad leaders. And at different times in my life, I've been a follower. There's certain times in life where you got to be a follower to learn, to grow. I went in church. I was a follower. I built my leadership skills up. And a leader is no better than a follower. A follower is no better than a leader. We're all just different. But to some extent, you always have to be your own leader. God lives inside you. Your gut instinct. You have to really work on leading yourself. There's different seasons of life. But at the end of the day, when you get sick and you're in a hospital, guess who's going to lead your life? Not your mother. Not your mother who told you to eat unhealthy food for the holidays. Not some troll who totally destroyed their life, and now they any energy into improving their life. Their whole energy is put into destroying other people's life. Guess what? I got enough confidence to upload a video every day right in your face, okay? While you sit there in your house and you blame everybody in this world, you burn in your own soul, okay? And so, you got to be intense about it. Good job. Pat, why so many dislikes? Because look, when a tornado comes, man, shit starts flying, man. And every person who bunkered down in their life of complacency and negativity, when their shit moves and they got to move, they get upset. And when people get upset, they destroy shit, okay? And so, that's what it is. Okay, if you want no waves, you live by a lake. I intentionally live by an ocean, okay? So what I can tell you is, look, there could be 1 million dislikes, and guess what? I'm never going to take the dislike count off. There's some trolls out there, they make videos, they take the dislike count. I don't care if I'd have 100 dislikes and no likes. I'm still uploading videos as long as I'm getting monetized for it, and I did it for a year without getting monetized, because that's what it takes. When you have a job, you show up every day. I guarantee you most people with thumbs down don't have a job, or they hate their job, they hate their life. And even when I hate life, I make a video. I made videos about I hate life on days I hated life. And I still went to work. And I still worked out. And I still called my mother. Fuck you. I'll stay positive. Little fire one. Laughing. I'll subscribe. We will start there. Well, I got a disclaimer. If it ends in a disaster, I don't want to play matchmaker. Just masturbate to each other. Snow Dog, I love your energy, Sam. I love you, brother. Thank you for coming back. I love you, man. Forgive me, I don't know. Yeah, there's another person with a handicap sticker on his forehead. What a disaster. Come on, bro. You think that's going to stop me, man? Go watch your own negativity. Illinois, good to see you again, Sam. Good to see you, brother. Love and respect to you, man. Everyone in Illinois. Mindset. People who dislike your videos are psychopaths. I agree, and I'm not impressed. Don't want to hear the truth. Yeah, that's fine with me. Don't want to do anything to improve their life. They want to blame people. They curse their mom, and then they use their mom's credit card to order pizza. Fuck them. Let's stay positive. Snow Dog. It's rainy here in Jersey. Time to break out the animal crackers. Snow Dog, I love you, brother. It's a disaster up there, but you stay positive, man. Tony, greetings from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Well, brother, love and respect to our Canadian brothers and sisters. A special place for all the Canadians here in South Florida. A lot of Canadians come down here in the winter, but they're all back up north. And what I can tell you is if you can get an investor visa like my man Trend News has, you relocate to Florida and you never look back. Why? Because if there ain't nothing popping in New Jersey, there's nothing popping in Canada, brother. But at least you got universal health care, so let's stay positive. I love you. Lamo number 1. Hey, Sam. I'm catching this late. Well, thank you for coming. I'll watch it again. Thank you. Thank you for being consistent. Thank you for appreciating me. Thank you. I appreciate you. Mindset. Gotta follow before you can lead. Yes. And there's a season for a life for everything. I often say, like, I got no problem being a follower. I got no problem being a leader because I'm not on an ego trip. I don't think too high of myself where, but I don't think down upon myself where I let a troll like dictate my creativity. I don't think like I'm great. I'm God's gift to everyone, but I also don't think like anyone's above me. No one's above me. No one's beneath me. And I'm in a competition with myself. When I'm passionate, I'm not yelling at someone else, even though some people who are dating an unhealthy person, they think I'm yelling at them because that's how their spouse treats them. Please. I'm focusing my mind, my energy towards my thoughts about pushing forward. It has nothing to do with hollering at someone, okay? And people who misunderstand that, they're harder on themselves than I am on them. That's the truth. And they want to blame me because they're hard on themselves. They're hard on themselves because they're not doing what they need to do for their life. They're not eating right. They're not having good relationships. They're not going for walks. Look, guys, I tell you, go for a walk, eat right, live below your means. That's basic, wholesome advice. I'm not telling anyone out there to do anything psychopathic. So if that message gets lost in your own garbage of a mind, don't blame me. Because I think I'm very consistent in my overall message. I understand sometimes, the energy is dramatic and intense. I understand that. I understand how it could be misread. But I can't understand how anyone with a fair mind can't look at the context of my videos, even if they say, what, this guy's not for me. But if they can't at least look at the context and say, overall his message is pretty positive and wholesome. I may not be their style. Like they may like a different type of, sandwich. I may not be their type of sandwich, but it's still a healthy sandwich. You understand what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Corey, there are 2 vids, the same title. Yeah, I don't know why. I'll delete the one that that was different. I saw that too when I uploaded. I'll delete the other one once I go off live. Thank you for pointing that out, Illinois. A 60-degree disaster in Chicago, brother. Tornadoes all through the Midwest. 60 degrees is winter in Florida, and that's the low. I love you, brother. You stay positive, though, Snow Dog. Exactly. South Florida Keys, you are saying, is overrated. Yep. I have been dreaming and thinking about taking a drive. Thanks for saving my time. No. Brother, you take your drive. Because don't forget, this is me expressing my truth. You may go down to the Keys and you may fall in love. I went to Vermont, guys. Why did I go to Vermont? Because I needed to experience it. I already knew like it wasn't for me, but I still had to experience it. So you got to go to Vermont. You got to go to New York. You got to go to Pittsburgh. You got to go to South Carolina, North Carolina. And you got to go everywhere you think you want to go. Idaho. You got to go everywhere you think you want to go. And then you got to say, you know what? This is what I want. Because don't forget, I'm self-expressing what I like. A lot of people don't like South Florida. A lot of people, it's too hot. My dashboard damn near melted today. A lot of people over there in Chicago saying, thank God it's cold. So everyone has a different way of living, so you should experience it for yourself. Good job. A lot, if violence over the weekend too. Okay. Illinois, you have fundamentals of life. Correct. Well, thank you for the positivity. I appreciate that. All right, guys, I gave it the best I got. Love and respect to you. Divorce any negative people. That I love. Drive said, and I agree with it. Snow Dog, I love you, brother. And I broke it down, guys. You keep doing you. Thank you, Illinois. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, little fiery one for super chat. Thank you, Journey with Jordan. Thank you. I love the drive. Thank you for everyone who clicks the thumbs up button. Thank you for everyone who shares the video. Define your own life, live your own life, separate yourself. Divorce is separation. Separate yourself from anything that's not good for you. And settle in your mind that if it's not good for you, it doesn't get better, it only gets worse. And you have to go forward. You have to go forward.